Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Tuesday, August 28th, 2018. I've got a couple of corrections to yesterday's show. The shooting in Jacksonville, Florida took place on Sunday. I had said Saturday in the show. I did catch this in post and tried to correct it with text. But I also switched up the gamer tags of the players who were killed. The correct way is 27-year-old Taylor, Spot Me Please Robertson, and 22-year-old Eli, True Boy Clayton. Again, I'm sorry for the mix-up. Oh, and I don't have ramen splashed all over my shirt like I did yesterday. I feel dumb. For all other stories today, timestamps and reference links can all be found down below. Truth be told, I wasn't sure what to talk about today after yesterday's episode, so I thought a little update to the situation in Florida might be a good way to continue. EA has responded to the shooting by canceling any remaining qualifiers for Madden 19, which is unfortunate, but I do feel is the right course of action. The whole purpose of this is to do a, quote, comprehensive review of safety protocols for spectators and competitors. And then EA proceeded to wish the families of the two victims their deepest sympathies, and they say that they will continue to support them in any way they can. In my personal opinion, EA is handling everything as appropriately as they can. Other companies and venues have paid attention to the tragedy and are following suit by beefing up security at future events. EVO 2018 had taken place earlier this month, and earlier this year had received a threat of a mass shooting. So the FBI was contacted, security had been increased to include metal detectors, and they would only allow entry of bags of certain sizes. On Sunday, the final day of the event, a bag check was carried out. I would suspect that EVO 2019 would have even higher levels of security and may even include a bag check for every day of the event. Personally, I am fine with this sort of measure as long as it doesn't get too intrusive like the TSA and turns into something like this.
Alright, do you mind if I touch your balls, sir?
And quite frankly, this wouldn't be too much different to going to a music concert where pat-downs and bag checks are a regular thing. How would you feel about having your bag checked while attending an esports event? Let me know in the comments below. We have one more bit before releases, and that would be Twitch responding to people hosting clips of the event. They have announced that they will be taking down any and all video or audio of the shooting in order to, quote, remove content that glorifies violence or humiliation of others because it may create an environment that discourages participation. And again, I do agree with this decision. It'll only be from their own site. They have no way of curating Twitter or YouTube, so if you've linked to audio from it like I did from yesterday's show, it should still remain. Again, let me know how you feel about this decision in the comments below. Release announcements start with a game that I cannot wait to play, called That Asshole Goose, coming to PC, Mac, and Switch in early 2019. However, the official title is Untitled Goose Game. Then here we have Hyper Light Drifter coming to Nintendo Switch next week on Thursday, September 6th. A week and a half after that, on Tuesday, September 18th, the famous indie game Undertale will make its way to the platform, where I'm sure it will have a wonderful home. In update news, we only have one game, Elite Dangerous, the space flight sim that has recently taken hold of me once again. Today, the game adds 3 new ships, 3 new guns, a new turret variant for an existing gun, and a few more upgrades. If you want to see the full patch notes, a direct link can be found down below. We aren't done with the update news just yet because Nvidia has released driver version 399.07 to prepare PC gamers on Team Green for the upcoming Battlefield 5 beta, and game-ready support for Switchblade, PES 2019, and Unchained. Either download through their website or through the Nvidia GeForce Experience. And then over on Team Red, AMD has released driver version 18.8.2 to provide optimizations for games like Strange Brigade, F1 2018, and Far Cry 5. Be sure to update accordingly. Moving on from there, we have the games that you will receive with your Xbox Live Gold subscription for the month of September 2018, and get ready to play a game that I really enjoyed, Prison Architect for Xbox One. Xbox 360 owners get LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars for the first half of the month, and then Live Lock for Xbox One and Sega Vintage Collection for Xbox 360 for the second half. Finally today, this one is a true clusterfuck, as Tim Sweeney, the founder of Epic Games, is throwing shade at Google of all companies for pointing out a security flaw in Fortnite Mobile. The app could be used by hackers to, quote, install a fake APK with any permissions that would normally require user disclosure. Sweeney says the company is going for, quote, cheap PR points and has a valid PR strategy by having published the findings a week after it was found, a standard company policy. We're going to come back to this one in a bit. Epic had requested Google to not publish the flaw for 90 days, so the company could work on fixing it and so players could, quote, have time to patch their devices, which in my opinion is complete horseshit. Who the fuck needs 90 days to update an app on their phone? All of mine update automatically, so just push an update. But apparently, the game only updates when you launch it, so I don't know. How about encouraging people to launch the damn thing? The problem was fixed 2 days after Google notified Epic about it, but for some reason, Sweeney is saying Google, quote, created an unnecessary risk for Android users, clearly forgetting that Epic are the ones who created the app to begin with. And to answer your question, Mr. Sweeney, about how does rapidly disclosing the technical details of a security flaw to hackers do anything to help Android users? It's meant to embarrass the living fuck out of you and to inform people who have installed your product that there's a security risk and to update their game. You know, like how you said you wanted to give people time to update their device? This sounds like a great way to make them do it. And you call revealing this after a week rapid disclosure, even after you fix the problem? Give me a break, stop being so hyperbolic. Back to that cheap PR points bit. Maybe the company that's suing a 14-year-old over cheating in their game would love to have those cheap PR points, There's a common assumption that Google did this because Epic did not put Fortnite on the Google Play Store, and I have to say, that seems completely ridiculous. A security flaw, regardless of where it's coming from, is something that no one wants on their platform. I recommend to Mr. Sweeney to spend less time complaining about Google and more time encouraging people to update their game, which I believe is what you wanted in the first place. The makers of these games aren't suing any 14-year-olds. It's time for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Scum, Trains VR, Drift Punk Racer, Pro Evolution Soccer 2019, and 2 Point Hospital. For Xbox One, Twin Robots Ultimate Edition, 3-on-3 Freestyle, and DayZ. Can't believe that's coming out for Xbox. It's not even out of early access yet. For Nintendo Switch, Western 1849 Reloaded. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And what did Yoda say when he watched Star Wars on Blu-ray? HDMI. Lame that joke was. Click over here to watch yesterday's episode, which was about a YouTuber committing murder-suicide along with a shooting in Jacksonville, Florida at a Madden 19 tournament. That link is in the description down below. And click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.